some kits and some builds I've done. Cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Hey everybody, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. Well, as some of you know, I am a minister. That's my job, right? It's my calling, it's my life. I love it. I'm also a traveling speaker. I do speed painting and use that to communicate messages, especially from the Bible. And one day I was out traveling. I was in Indiana. And I was driving down a highway and I saw this billboard for a museum that had the Batmobile, a couple Batmobiles, the kit from Knight Rider, and a whole bunch of wild customs. And it was called the Cruise Museum, and unfortunately, I read recently, it is closed. Well, one of the designers that I really became aware of in there was a guy named Carl Casper. And I found a Carl Casper model kit, and I decided I was going to build it. And here it is. This is the Carl Casper Undertaker Dragster from Polar Lights, a 1/25th scale kit. Now, it says on here, Carl Casper is America's youngest, most exciting designer, builder, and driver of show and go cars. Barely out of his teens, Carl has won over 200 trophies, and his Undertaker is the greatest yet. This wild dragster is the NHRA National Sweepstakes champion and is undefeated in competition from coast to coast. Now, I happen to know this is a pretty old kit, or at least a pretty old design, and they kept the classic box art, because here's the thing. I found out that The Undertaker was doing all that stuff in 1963. That would be the same year that I came into the world, which means Mr. Casper, probably not the youngest designer anymore. But anyway, I just thought I would take a look at this, show you what's inside, and have a look at it together. I got this one at Ollie's, good stuff, cheap, a while ago though. This is not real recent, and but I'm ordering the paint, so I'm going to dig into this pretty soon. But you can see these instructions. It starts off with a pretty nice shot of the box art, and then as you look inside, they have some really nice exploded views. It looks like, well, not really the actual parts, but they're really nice renderings of the actual parts. Show you how to assemble the engine, the frame, the drivetrain, steering, and all that stuff, and then putting the body parts together. So, let's have a look at the pieces themselves, shall we? We're going to start off with the chrome. One thing it says on the top of the box is there's a lot of chrome in here. And I think probably they're right, because this 1/25th scale dragster, so it's probably not real huge. It looks like those are the frame rails up there, as you can see, and lots of other parts on here. You got your wheels, you got your very thin spoked wheels for the back, and then looks like possibly some trick wheels for the spoke wheels are for the front, trick wheels are for the back, and then just numerous other parts in here. Lots of engine parts. You know, you got your headers, your oil pan, your valve covers. Looks like the engine is chrome. Ooh. That's probably not going to be fun. And you know my motto, model building is supposed to be fun. No, I take that back. Chrome can look really cool, and it can go together really nicely if you take the time to scrape the chrome off the glue surfaces. If you don't do that, the thing's going to fall apart in your hands sooner or later. I learned that the hard way over years of building models. We also have, I'm not going to take this out in case it's a little while till I build it, but there's your windshield. Okay, this could be a problem. I have two slicks for the back. I have one tire for the front. This is not a trike, so it looks like I'm going to be trying to scare up scare up another tire somewhere, unless it's stuck inside one of those slicks, but the slicks are solid, so I don't think that's the case. All right, let's have a look at what's inside here. Oh, okay. So, we not only have the body parts, but it looks like we have some kind of vampire-like character to stand beside the car. Here's a base for that. You've got a bat. I'm not sure what these little circles are. Some sort of thing for the wheels, I'm sure. And then look at this, folks. It comes with a base. It comes with a base that looks like a pretty nice base overall. And then here are your body parts. Again, this was a dragster, but it was also a show car. So you've got a couple extra features here. You've got a tombstone. You've got your body parts. There's a roof. You've got another, that's your interior pan. And your another part of that creature the character that goes in there. And by the way, I take it back. When I shook the bag a little further, the front tires must have been stuck together because there are two in there. So, thank you to the folks at Polar Lights. I was thinking I was going to have a little bit of difficulty. Anyway, that's what we got in here. The decal sheet is very small. I'll just pull that out. And matter of fact, it looks like it's almost exclusively not for the car itself, but for the setting around it. Also, I noticed that the thing that I showed you was a windshield is not a windshield. It's a window for the top. There are a few little Undertaker things here, and but basically it's really small as far as decals go. So, this is going to be a nice looking little kit. It is. It's going to be fun to put together, I'm sure. Polar Lights usually does decent stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of theirs, but I know they're a decent company. So I'm looking forward to building this and looking forward to seeing what we can do with it. So that's what I have for you today. Carl Casper, really brilliant designer. Some of the stuff he made was super cool. I found out he was the designer of the kit car for Knight Rider and one of the Batmobiles and a couple other odds and ends. So yeah, a really cool designer, and I'm looking forward to putting this thing together. That's what I have for you for now. Take care. Have a great day. Remember, model building's supposed to be fun, so have fun.
We'll check out some kits and some builds I've done, 'cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show.